And kids, here's another war story for you. Do not try this at home. Okay? We were at a party. 2 people. I was asked not to mention names, so I'm not doing that. Or something like that at my house in Norwalk, with my parents. Oh, I've been drinking since I was 12 years old. I can no longer handle alcohol anymore. My organs reject the taste. If I take 2 sips, I probably will throw up. If I smell it too much, it will literally make me want to throw up. That's how much I drink from the years since I was 12. I don't even, I'm lucky to be speaking to you right now on this. I've been without it for about 3 years. And let me tell you something. So yeah, we were, you know, me and 2 others were partying at my mom's house. Drinking, smoking weed, you know, all this stuff. And we were having a good old time, but we ran out of beer. So we decided to take a trip to the Packies and get some beer and some hard liquor or whatever, okay? So I take a beer for the road. Again, do not drink and drive. You're not going to sue me. That's a disclaimer. That's on you if you want to fucking do that shit. I don't suggest it. Do not do that. This is back in my early years, so took a beer for the road, had the 2 in my car. We were driving down, and I see there was a street gang. I could tell that they were a gang because they were wearing certain types of, I don't want to say it, but I could tell there was about maybe 13 or 14 of them maybe in the road. And they were arguing in the road or about to fight or something, and they were blocking the whole road. Now, I'm piss wasted. I'm acting like a complete jackass. So I just stand there and politely beep the horn twice, and they stared at me. And they blockaded the road. So I beeped the fucking horn. I said, move the fuck out of the road. And they gave me the finger. So I floored it at them with my car. Of course they moved out of the way. And I grabbed my beer bottle and I threw it as I was driving by on the pavement, and it smashed. Going up to the Packies, right down the road. And there's a stop sign in front of us. And there's one car in front of in back of the stop sign, and we are back behind that car, waiting our turn. These 2 fucking cars corner us in. Another Jeep Cherokee thing. These 2 cars corner us in. Now, the funny thing is, this was not the Volvo years. This was a Honda Accord, and it was a complete hoopty, and it was a fucking stoner mobile. Okay? I mean, it was a complete mess. I don't even think the door worked. I think you had to roll down the window to jump in. They cornered me in. We get out to fight, but there is way too many of these. I mean, even for us, there's way too many of these guys. Run back in the car, start up my car. They're punching me through the door window because it's down. I'm getting punched. I have a condition. Oh, that's another one. Number 5, I have a condition where I don't feel pain like regular people do. Okay, so you could be wailing on me, and I probably am not going to feel it until the next day. That's another one. And I go all out when I get attacked. That's just how it is. I'm sorry. I don't like that, but that's how it is. Anyway. Punching through the door window. There was no escape. I was blocked in. put it in reversed, revved back, smashed into the guy's car that cornered me in so hard that it moved the Jeep Grand Cherokee out of the way just enough to give me just enough space to go in between the car in front of us at the stop sign onto the sidewalk and into the road, and that's what I did. I escaped. I didn't get a flat tire until I went off the sidewalk. You know, I thought we were good, you know. And, you know, these were some G's, man. I didn't think they were going to call the police on me. Went out to dinner with my family. Come back home. There's a business card on the fucking door. I'm like, yippee, ki-yay. Let's check this out. Call them, Norwalk Police Department. You did a hit and run, and we want you and these two others to come down to the station. And we want to talk to you guys about it. I said, okay. Now, I was driving to the station with my two friends, and I said to them, guys, you guys haven't been in trouble with the law before, so I want you guys to really trust me on this. Everybody stick to the same story. They're gonna say that he said this, and you're saying this wrong. The other guy said this way. They're gonna say that to fuck with you. Trust me, I have experience being questioned by the police. I said, no matter what, guys, trust me, stick with the story. So they did. Fishing a year in prison. Well, I was being questioned by the police officer, and I was telling him about all the magic that I used to cast and all this stuff. Because he was asking me about the hit and run incident, and I told him, this gang, I played the victim. I said, these gangs, man, I was so scared they were gonna jump me. You know what I mean? I played the victim. He was busting my balls, so I said, I tell you what, officer, if you put me away for the weekend, I'm gonna put a nasty curse on you. He was writing everything down, and I didn't have to go to jail for the weekend, I don't think, that time. But I was facing a year in prison for hit and run because I did not report an accident, and I drove off. So I was facing a year in prison for that. So I got the voodoo shrine ready, and what I did was, for a week straight, I drank nothing but coffee and ate bread. I fasted before the court case because I wanted to get in a supernatural mode, like fucking Gandalf walking into the fucking courtroom. That's what I am. So basically, yeah, I walked into that courtroom like so confident that I was going to get away with it because I did magic on the judge again and the prosecutors. Now, let me reverse this. When I spent time in jail, well, the jail cell, it's not really jail, for the weekend that well, we're going to get into that. That's in the future. But anyway, put it this way, all the homeboys always talked about this prosecutor, and I remember his first name was always Bob, and they were like, be careful of him, man, he's bad. He's bad. Now, I never got Bob. I go in to talk to the prosecutor. Guess who? Yeah. Bob the prosecutor's ripping me a new one. Oh, we're going to take care of you. You're going away. What happened? I told him, I said, I'm so sorry that this even happened. I was afraid for my life. This is a gang. This is a very lethal gang in Norwalk, and I was afraid for my life if I wouldn't call the police that they were going to get me. And The guy changed like that. I couldn't believe it. The magic worked. He was like, I'm so sorry you went through that. I'm going to see if I can take care of this for you. My mouth almost dropped, but I was keeping it in. I go, it's my long story short, I'm waiting in the courtroom, and they call me up, and I'm facing a year, and because of my situation, I got off with, I don't know, 100 hours of community service and probation. So, message to say to Connecticut, you cannot arrest me again. These cases are closed. As a person has the right to pray about their court cases, and many people probably go in the bathroom in your courtrooms and pray in there. As they have a right to pray, as an American citizen, I have the right to do magic. So that's what I did. And I believe it worked. Anyway. Walked out of there like a champion. Was so upset that I couldn't smoke weed anymore. So I found a hippie store. It was in Wilton, Connecticut. You know, Wilton was definitely not the streets. It was very hard to be Norwalk and driving around in places like Wilton and Darien and stuff like that, because they would know you're not from there and pull you over. My car was definitely no Mercedes. It was a Volvo, and it was from the 80s, so that rhymed. But anyway, I found this awesome hippie shop, and this dude was so fucking cool, man. I'm gonna name him the Witch Doctor, and every now and again I run into this dude, and when I run into him to get him, I call him the Witch Doctor. Go in there, I'm like, what kind of stuff do you have that I could pass a piss test? And he was like, oh, I got this tea right here. What do you need to pass this piss test for? And I said, well, I'm on probation. He was like, okay, well, I'll tell you what. I will sell this to you this one time, and you come out clean and stop smoking weed and beat those tests. I'm not going to sell this to you again. Okay, so if you smoke weed again, you're not getting this from me. So, okay. Took it, gallon, drank it the night before. Tasted like, vacuum and water and fruit punch. And, it worked like a charm. I go back when it's time, every month, I believe it was, I got the drug test. Oh, I go back in there and, hey man, I told you I'm not gonna send this to you. Like, he had integrity. The dude was trying to say, man, you shouldn't be cheating like that, man, passing drug tests. But he kept selling it to me. So I was like, come on, man, come on, dude, you gotta sell me this thing. It was like about $60 for this box. And I don't know, I went there for a good, 7 months of getting drug tested, and the probation officer trusted me that I didn't smoke weed or do anything, and he stopped drug testing me. Ta-da! I have every right to drink tea. Anyway, people, that is part 2 right there. Grab your popcorn, people. It's gonna get dangerous.